And good morning, everybody. It is June 6th, Saturday, and we're leaving Maison Simanoa. I can't pronounce it that well, but that's where we stayed. Jenny, how are you doing this morning?
Hey, I'm good.
You excited?
Get some coffee. Yes.
Yeah, we need some cafe con leche for sure. Day one. This is day one, people. We're excited. It is right now 7 minutes till 8 o'clock in the morning, and we chose to take our time leaving. We're only going to walk a 7.4 kilometer, 4.5 mile journey today because we're going straight up. They say Saint Jean is about 600 feet above sea level, roughly 591 to be exact, and we're going to climb up about 3,000 feet today. So it's going to be a short walk but a high climb. And then tomorrow we'll finish the climb and end up in Roncesvalles in Spain. So that's what we're going to do today. As we go across the bridge, the little bridge here for the movie The Way, I think Tom went down that sidewalk and got down to the other bridge when the officer said, "Tom, this is the way." So we're going to find some breakfast this morning. I made the mistake a few years ago when I walked the Camino. I was just so excited I just didn't eat breakfast and started to climb, and boy did my energy tank. So I learned that you have to eat a big breakfast, and we did have bananas and breakfast bars and water this morning, but we need a what, Jenny? Cafe con leche?
Yes, ready for coffee.
Gotta have our coffee. So the Pilgrim's office told us yesterday that there's about 250 people a day getting their pilgrim's credential and leaving Saint Jean Pied de Port for Roncesvalles or Orisson every day now. But he said September they have like 350 people. So anyway, I think Jenny's hungry. We're gonna go in here and get us something to eat. Headed up the mountain. We're on the road right now. I was just gonna say we had a really nice day at the Jeep that we stayed at, Maison Simanoa. That's the best I can do. But really nice private room, own bath, private bath. We're gonna mix it up. We'll have some albergues and some hostels and some hotels. And really, with 250 people leaving Saint Jean Pied de Port today on the Camino, you know, it's going to be a lot of competition, I guess, for finding places to stay. Hopefully not. But we've got our trustedbooking.com, so we'll see how that goes. How you doing, Jenny?
Good.
Okay. Off to the races, 8:11. We should get there by about 12:15, 12:30. All right, more to come. Wow, guys, we've got beautiful weather today. It's in the low 60s, probably high 50s right now. It'll be in the high 50s as we climb. And absolutely beautiful day. Sun, you can see the sun's out, a few clouds. You can see the mountains. And so far, a very enjoyable walk. So it's about 8:40 in the morning. And we're still on the road part. We'll be getting off the road and hitting on the trail here in a little while. So we'll keep you posted, but so far so good. Just to share what we're doing today, we opted to check our backpacks and have them shipped up to Orisson. This first 2 days up to Orisson and then over to Roncesvalles is pretty physical. And in 2022, I walked it with a 50-liter backpack loaded. And then in 2024, I reduced my backpack size down to 40-liter, and I walked it. And we now have I have a 24-liter backpack that I had shipped that I'm carrying a day pack. Jenny and I both are taking a little day pack up. See her day pack? Carries your water and all your necessities that you need just to get over the physical part. You know, I've done this. This is my third Camino Francés, and I did it all the way with my big backpacks. So with Jenny, her and I decided to use day packs for the first 2 days, and then we'll don our big packs and keep going. But she's using a 20-liter backpack that we had shipped up. But we're carrying right now probably, I don't know, 7 or 8 pounds on our back. Not too bad. So easy to get over the physical part. So you have to stop and look back after walking for a certain distance. You got to stop and take a look at where you've come from. And just these mountains back here are unbelievable. They're just beautiful mountains. The terrain here. We're continuing to climb up. And we took a little break just to look back and admire the mountains behind us. So yeah. Okay. How you doing, Jenny?
I'm good.
All right, let's keep going. Hi, everyone. So we're going to take a little water break. We're about 3 kilometers into climbing up. It's 9 o'clock in the morning. We had to shed our fleece jacket because it started getting warm pretty quickly as you start walking uphill. But we were just admiring the beautiful bushes and flowers here. So Jenny, how are you doing?
Yeah, it's very nice. It's a great day. The wind is blowing just a little bit, and so it's keeping the heat off of us, and we're ready to just keep moving.
Yeah, that breeze, there's a slight breeze. It just really keeps you cool and it feels good. I'd say it's probably still around 60, 62 degrees with a light breeze.
Oh my goodness.
Oh. Yeah, it's supposed to be beeping your horn. Beep beep. And catch you off guard, and that's what happened there. The first guy that went through, he about scared me. So as I was saying a few minutes ago, before I got ran over by a bike, almost ran over by a bike. So people walk it and they also ride bikes on the Camino, which is great. But there's bells on bikes, and when you're getting ready to go around people, you should at least let them know you're coming. He got my attention earlier. So we just keep going higher and higher, and you can see the views from up here. You can see peregrinos walking way down there. Getting closer, we're probably about 2.5 kilometers away, but we still got a steep path to climb. But you can see way out there, you know, we're up pretty high. So again, going from like 600 feet, St. Jean-Pied-de-Port, all the way up to about 3,000 feet when everything's said and done. So one step at a time. Ready to go, Jenny?
Yeah.
So now we're on the trail going up.
Non, non, 2 kilomètres, c'est bon. Oui, oui, non, mais... Non, je repense à ce qu'il avait dit. Oui, c'est ça, oui.
You can see how high up we are. So now we're starting our ascent up to Orisson. All right, more later. So it's a little past 10 o'clock in the morning, and we're continuing to climb up. It's got the views up here are unbelievable. And you can see St. Jean-Pied-de-Port way out there in the distance. That's where we started this morning. So we've, like I said, we're right around 2 kilometers, a little bit less to get up to Orisson. So we're making our way one step at a time. How you doing, Jenny?
Good. One step at a time. Continuing the climb.
We're up pretty high.
Day. Oh, look at this shaggy one! Wow, what did you get? The shag treatment or what? Look at them just going. They're so cute. This one with the big ears especially. Well, no, he has horns. Oh.
Just watching the big old birds with about 6 feet wingspans flying around out here. It's a long ways down there, isn't it, Jenny?
That is way down there. Wow.
See all the birds.
Wow. I didn't even notice the ones over there.
Yeah, there's a lot of birds.
Holy cow. That's it. Almost there.
So we're just about done for the day. I've got 11:30 right around this bend here, hidden to the right. Should be Orisson. We were real fortunate today with the weather. I'd say it's in the low 60s right now with just a slight wind. And we're now coming into Refuge Orisson. And this will be where we'll stay tonight. It was a 7.4 kilometer, not quite 5 mile walk. 4.8, whatever that equates to. So we're gonna go up here, and we actually had, like I said earlier, our bags shipped, so we'll get our bags and then check into our private room. I highly recommend breaking up your trip and staying here your first day up the mountain over the Pyrenees. Tomorrow's a big day too, so going to Roncesvalles. Okay, so we're gonna check in with Jenny here, and we'll be with you shortly. Hey everybody, we're at Orisson getting ready to check into our room. It's been a great day for walking. It's overcast and cloudy now, so I'm glad we're not walking on to Roncesvalles. So we have dinner at 6:30 and breakfast tomorrow at 7. So looking forward to a good dinner tonight. Jenny, did you have a good walk?
Yeah, it was tough. It was really tough, but it was done. We are done. One day down. Day one down.
Day one is complete, and we may do an update after dinner. Tomorrow will be a 10.5 hour day. I'm sorry, 10.5 mile day. It should take us about 5-6 hours, but 10.5 miles over to Roncesvalles, staying in the monastery tomorrow, and then from there we'll take it to Zubiri.
Yep.
Okay.
Sounds great.
More to come. So we're at the Orisson Refuge, and this is the area out here. Actually, our room, our private room, is right here. Most folks are in I guess the bunk beds in the other room. I did stay in the other room a couple times, a couple of the Caminos in the past. We're in this little chalet right here, so but it's private, so she's happy.
Bathrooms are right there.
Okay, good. Hey guys, we're here drinking a couple glasses of vino. So it's about a little bit after 2 o'clock. We have a dinner tonight at 6. And we showered and cleaned up, and we're in a private chalet room, which is very small, but it's private. That's nice. But Orisson is a good place to stop when you're walking the initial walk, day one, and then that way it gets you prepared for day 2, because we're going to continue to climb. But anyway, Jenny, any comments about today?
No, it was just like I said before. It was tough. It was really hard, but we just took our time and just kept moving, and it was good. So we're here.
We're sitting in the Orisson restaurant here, so I'll kind of flip it around and let you see what we're looking at. So we're really surprised, because I figured there'd be a lot of people here, and I see a handful. I may be surprised at dinner, but the last couple of times I've stayed here, there's been 45 to 50 people that'll do the community dinner. So, and I've only seen about 20 people here, so we'll see what happens tonight. Might be more people walking up, I just don't know. Anyway, we'll catch up with you later. Let's keep going.
Show you the clouds. Look how the clouds have rolled in.
But this is a great view. I'm just having a conversation with the sun. Come on, sun. Let's lift that fog.